Revelia.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I hope they can tell.
Perhaps you're right.
What is it? That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do.
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where...
I don't know.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. You know what I find.
Hogsmeade. He's likely studied here. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. 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 That wasn't so difficult. Revelio.
for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let...
Revelio.
Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there and...
Are you ready to put an end to...
I'm ready to...
We must gather information from the Agabus Filbert.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each... And as my mother...
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe. And Otto Dibble, he works at...
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they...
Very well.
I knew I... We need to know how they are. Meet me here after you have spoken. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Just because you know
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby. Revelio.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about the...
Poor Joanna and little Archie.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them.
And you declined?
Of course, the note stated that I only had a few days, but the help Harlow wants is help that...
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evident...
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but...
I shall do all I can to get...
Very well. Here's the note I received.
Revelio. Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there. Revelio.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed...
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. Alohomora. Revelio. 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 Like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hogshead. Perhaps I'll find her there. Revelio. Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait, everyone's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Stu would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Revelio.
You want to talk right? You will.
My word is to Ward and no one else. Can't believe we're forced to work with these goblins.
Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio. Revelio. Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. Protect her! Expose her! So very weak. Oh, forever.
What are you,
Incendio! I need both sides! Incendio! Too slow! You hack Incendio! How can I help you? No! What are your thoughts? Right. Say that.
Revelio. Natty must be here somewhere. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful.
Tego!
Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer.
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Ethan. We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. A wise decision. Thank you. 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 I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders, we have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. I think we have some classes together. My name's Charlotte. But all you really need to know about me is that I always win. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Accio! Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition?
Okay, now we'll just show her how it's done.
Hardly.
Absolutely.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as
I'm
planned.
waiting because she's taking too damn long.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse.
Protego.
Hard luck.
Absolutely.
Accio! Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Wow, you are good. I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost.
I practice as much.
Practice, eh? Well, you've only one.
Trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that.
The sheer nerve taking them down.
Pardon me. Is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't...
Is it really that important?
Is it really that important? Those bells likely told a young murderer. We can't simply fiddle with...
It's certainly an odd...
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the... breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
If only 2 bells are left.
Easy for you, perhaps. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before.
Perhaps I...
Really? You're certainly of more...
I imagine the bells are just inside the bell tower.
My brother promised me his old broomstick once he's saved up for a new one. To defending Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. 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 That's it. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. The bells must be upstairs. Alohomora. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. One up, one to go. Ah, found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Ah, you're a credit. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Revelio. Revelio.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwine.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it.
I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty.
He was truly extraordinary. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
Must have snuck in after us.
A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Alohomora. Revelio.
No need. Proper day's work, a nice sleep like a baby moon.
If I thought I could compete with Serona, I'd open my own.
Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. Ha! Confringo. Revelio. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Revelio. Why are there so many vases around here? Wingardium Leviosa. I suppose I should try to find all the vases. Revelio. I think there should only be a few more vases. Revelio. 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 I'm nearly finished. Only one more vase. That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
I just wanted to kill me, but I wasn't really trying to do anything.
Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Hello. It's good to see you, my friend. If it wasn't for you, I might still be caged up by those dreadful Ashwinders. I will never forget your bravery.
Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer. Revelio. Revelio.
The area's still clear. Yes.
What was that? Ready to fight?
Can't fight for yourself.
Revelio. Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial? Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. This looks intriguing. Revelio.
An intruder!
Revelio. The Niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Revelio. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Oh, mercy, mercy. Revelio. Revelio. Will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and...
It's you! Oh, I can't thank you enough for it.
If one more person asks me about her...
I have some good news.
Nothing too unmasked, was there? We all know that the thief...
Actually, sir, the thief was a Niffler.
What?
You know.
Catelyn was the only one who knew. But, I suppose... Well, if you found the Niffler's...
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. Catherine's a disappointment. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a Niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
It's you! Oh.
I was gonna say for a price, but his money is probably dirty.
This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now, where are those booba-tubers? Revelio. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Protego! Gringo!
Just my luck. A troll. Revelio.
Protego! Confringo!
Yourself.
That should do it. I'd better get back to Sakurissa now.
Confringo!
Sakurissa,
Splendid. I hope it wasn't...
It actually was a spot of trouble. You never mentioned I might encounter a troll.
I suppose a higher... Thank you, and your payment of... Don't know who should be more grateful. One day the wizarding world will know my name. And you will have been a small part of it.
Revelio. Revelio. Poachers! Garniff was right then. We'd better be careful.
My mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path. Your head's never seen a clear day.
Revelio.
Be it upon your head when our expectations be it upon your conscience when our graves find us all too soon. Come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
Revelio.
Come to think of it, months ago I had a brooch. Nice it was. Sparkled like the glint in my eyes when I find out which one of you thieving lot stole it.
Sold some baby nips.
Revelio.
Fetched a small fortune.
You always get more when they're small.
Your poaching days are over. Revelio. Alohomora. Now then, which one of you is Biscuit? Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garner, shall we?
Oh, my dear Biscuit.
Garner.
You have!
Biscuit is fine.
Oh, man. I cannot wait to get her home.
I'm glad she's...
Oh, that is a great... Oh, my sweet little... As I said before, you've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I...
before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Sure why she'd fuss so much. It was only one page in a book.
Revelio.
Never fall down a corner in a book.
Revelio. Lumos.
May we talk about this? You made your point! Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
Perhaps mind what you're doing there.
Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
Alright, y'all, this is a good time to stop here. Going on a little bit over 2 hours. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more content, share, and then I'll see you guys on the next stream, and we will continue on.